What's up, gang? It's your boy Tyler, and thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons. And today, you saw the title, I got some summer samples for y'all. Most of these I thought were summer. One of them I had no idea what to expect. I just knew that it was supposed to be a really good, fragrance that really popular, a lot of people like, that was niche. So let's get into it. So I got a haul, and I told you guys I was going to be buying more Prisma. And today I bought Prisma Parfums Topaz and Prisma Parfums Amethyst. So, and guys, we made some upgrades. Your boy got test strips finally. So I've never smelled these on paper. I've only smelled them on skin. I've worn all of these already. You can already see the dent in Topaz specifically that I've made, but also a little dent right here in Amethyst. And I got some other samples. Those are 10 mils. These are 2 mil samples. But your boy got New York Nights, Bond Number 9, and another Prisma fragrance, Kiss the Moon. Okay? So I'll get into what all these perform like and smell like off my skin, but first let's smell them on paper together. And these are both 2 mils, so I'm sacrificing basically the last, well, especially the last of the New York Nights. I've used pretty much all of this. I still have some Kiss the Moon left, but let's see what they smell like on test strips. Okay, so the first strip, let's do Kiss the Moon. Okay, and I'm not going to talk about the atomizer because obviously this is a sample bottle. This is not representative of what it would be, right? It kind of smells like a sweet hairspray, like a sweet, maybe cherry flavored hairspray. Let's see. Let's wave this around a little bit more. You know, based off of this, if I smelled this, if I was able to sample this before I bought it, and this is what I smelled, wouldn't have picked it up. But this is not anything what I get like in real life from Kiss the Moon. Kiss the Moon is a really interesting, weird fragrance, but not a bad weird. It's just like, it's so many different things. It's hard to pinpoint one thing. It's vanilla, but it's not creamy vanilla. It's just sweet, almost like vanilla concentrate. And then it settles down and it gets kind of, I guess a little bit softer. Somebody else online said waffle cone. They're getting like a lot of carnival smells from it. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think it's definitely vanillic. I could see where that kind of like wafery, graham crackery, kind of almost like cinnamon, like wafer flavor comes in. I could see that. At least on skin, that's what I was getting. But yeah, on paper it just doesn't, it smells like a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so that's this. Okay, off paper. So the first one, actually, let me do this. I will line them up here and set them on the test strip I use, so that way I know which one. Next, we'll do Bond Number 9. See how close it is to skin from the paper. Again, this is New York Nights by Bond Number 9, and this is a sampler tester thing, so this is not representative of the atomizer, so don't pay attention or take into consideration this stupid atomizer, all right? See, this is a lot closer on paper to what I was getting on my skin. On paper, it's a really, really, really sweet, almost syrupy sweet, like banana Laffy Taffy flavor. That's not quite what I get on skin, but I definitely get a type of banana on my skin. It's got that waxy, almost like chapstick kind of smell to it. Yeah, now it's almost turning into like a waxy, lipsticky, makeup-y smell. with a hint of banana in the background. Nothing like what I get on skin. So guys, this is why you got to go to the store and try it out on skin. So that's Bond number 9 on paper. Let's wave it around a couple more times. Okay, there it is. This is now on paper. I'm getting banana Laffy Taffy. That waxiness is still kind of in the background. That lipsticky smell is a little bit in the background. That like cherry chapsticky waxy smell is still kind of there, but it's definitely giving more banana now. More banana Laffy Taffy. Not quite what I get again on skin, but that's what I get on paper. And then I'll talk about the performance and my skin experience in a second on that. The next one, Topaz by Prisma Parfums, okay? These ones are the 10 mil, and they come with a pressurized atomizer. The cap just kind of slides on. There's nothing special about the cap, but check this atomizer out. I mean, you get the good atomizer. Bro, this doesn't smell anything like what it smells like on my skin. You know what? I take it back. I'm getting a whole lot of lime off the strip. And you do get lime in the opening of this. Right now, all I'm picking up is lime. Yeah, it smells like 7-Up. That is nothing what this smells like. Although the opening does have lime. But this, if I was just to smell this on paper, I'd be getting a lime scent. All of these do very different things on my skin, guys. I will come back to these in the dry down to see if they change. But, yeah. Okay. The last one, also by Prisma. So we have 3 Prisma Parfums fragrances, and we have 1 from Bond number 9 sample. And I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you how long they last. I'll tell you performance, all that stuff. And will I be buying the full amount? Look at that pressurized atomizer. Okay, this one, Amethyst, okay, by Prisma Parfums, smells exactly like what I expected it to smell like. It's strawberry. It's jammy. It's a little bit waxy. It almost smells like a chapstick as well, but just really heavy on the strawberry. Okay? Yeah. Waxy strawberry. All right. So we'll come back to these and smell them all in the dry down later. But let's talk about the performance. So I'm going to start out with my favorite one of the group, and that is going to be Topaz. Now, if you're familiar with this company, Prisma is the original perfumer of City Rhythm. He broke away, he got into some sort of disagreement with the owner of City Rhythm. He took all his formulas with him. So these are the original formulas. Most of his stuff is either original, he just made it up, or formulas he carried over from City Rhythm back in 2022 before he left. Topaz, you might be familiar with it, is the old version of City Rhythm Miami. Now, in the opening, you get a beautiful lime scent, okay? You get a nice, beautiful lime scent and a really, like, just beautiful coconut. And it starts watery. It's like coconut watery with lime, okay? It's in the same ballpark as Virgin Island water from Creed in the opening. Now, when it dries down, it's nothing like that. Now, in the dry down, the lime kind of fades and the coconut turns super creamy, and you get this beautiful tobacco, and it's like a vanillic tobacco. So this creamy coconut with this vanillic tobacco comes in, and it just gives you this almost like sweet sunscreeny coconut vibe with the tobacco that gives it some balls. You know what I mean? It just carries the fragrance through. Absolute marathon runner, last 10 hours, beast mode performance on this. The first, I would say 4 hours, it will definitely reach beyond an arm's length, okay? It's not quite a room filler. I wouldn't call it a club scent, but this is absolutely, listen, one thing with this brand, I don't like every single fragrance that Prisma makes, but the ones I do like, all of them are performers. Like, there's none of them that are super weak. I haven't tried all of them, but the 3 that I do have, the 4 now that I do have, All of them last a really fucking long time, and I really, really dig it. So again, 4 hours minimum, like beyond an arm's length. At about hour number 5 or 6, it shrinks in. It's still not a skin scent. You still have a nice scent bubble. I wore this to work, and somebody came in from outside the auditorium where I was working. Was like, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" He could smell me from the door, and I was in the middle of the auditorium. So the scent trail on this was absolute beast. This is vacation in a bottle. I will definitely be buying the full one of this. And they used to be, these 10 mil samplers used to be $25, which is a little steep for 10 mils, got to admit. I got it on sale. It was $5 off. It was 20% off or whatever. So I got it for $20 even. Now they're going for 30. So that tells you guys, buy these now, because the price is going up, up, and up. And these are the original City Rhythm fragrances. So they're going to be competing with the City Rhythm prices, which are not fucking cheap. We're talking $200 and up for the full bottle. Okay. So right now the full bottle is, I think, $105. When I bought a full bottle of Prisma Zircon, that was $95. So it's gone up $10 in 2 months. So hey, inflation's real, and he is charging real prices for this shit. And it's still a deal right now, but it's going to be less and less affordable, I think, as the more success goes on. So that's Topaz. Okay. The next one, Bond number 9. I'm going to tell you, New York Nights, EDP by Bond number 9. I'm going to tell you what this does on my skin. Okay, when I first sprayed it on, it's a really weird combination. It's not bad weird, it's just weird. I've never smelled anything like it. But basically what I got, the first time I tried it on, okay, picture you get this big salad bowl, right? A big salad bowl, and you're chopping up bananas. You're chopping up bananas. And you put all these slices in there. And then you're a fucking weirdo, so you go to the bathroom cabinet and you get the red Barbasol, not the green, not the mintier Barbasol, but like the sweeter red Barbasol that has that real fougere, old school shaving cream smell to it. And you spray it in that same fucking salad bowl, and then you take a mixer and you fucking mix that up. That's the smell you get initially. Like the first two hours, maybe 3, that's what it smells like. It's very fresh, but also banana. I've never associated bananas with freshness. It is a fruit, but usually when you talk about fresh, you talk about lemon, you talk about lime, you talk about orange maybe, or bergamot, or, you know, citrus something. It's like, I don't think fresh, or like mint, right? That's another thing you think of when you think of fresh. I don't think that when I think of banana, but somehow they made it smell like a really ripe, mashed up banana mixed with Barbasol shaving cream. Now, hours like 3 through 6, that's when the shaving cream, it's still there. You still get this like fougere like in the background, but the forefront, the background, the backbone, if you will, of this fragrance, it turns more into like a banana nut muffin, you know, or like a banana bread or something. It's more bready, like more, I don't want to say yeasty, but you know what I mean? Like it smells like a baked goods banana flavored thing mixed with a shaving cream in the dry down. So it definitely changes. It becomes less fresh and more fresh out the oven, if you will. But again, another great performer on this one. I got like 9 hours on skin, and you know, 3 solid hours of it pushing off, you know, arm's length. So another good fragrance, really good performer. You know, not quite the beast mode that Topaz is, but it's up there. Am I gonna buy this one? Probably not. Bond number 9's fucking expensive, and I did really like the scent. I just was like, I'm a 35-year-old man, and I just don't know a time where I would think it would be making sense for me to smell like bananas and shaving cream. Like that just doesn't. I couldn't come up with a reason to buy it, or an occasion in my head where I'm like, oh, this is what I would reach for, right? It's a good scent. I think the younger guys could rock this. Definitely not office safe. Neither is, I think you could get away with Topaz in the office, although you dial back the sprays because it is a beast. This is like a younger guy on a date, I think, that wants to smell like fun. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I mean, it's not for me. It's just not worth the money for me because I enjoyed the scent. It was good. This is why you buy samples, guys, because you can like something, but you might not have a reason to wear it or feel like it goes with your vibe. You know what I mean? So that's that. The next one, Kiss the Moon, okay? I'm going to be stealing, there's a guy that on TikTok that does reviews called Dude Reviews, okay? So I'm stealing some of his stuff because I couldn't put my finger on what the hell. I try not to watch reviews on fragrances that I bought. And I try to make my own opinions, but I couldn't figure out outside of like a sweet vanilla what else this smelled like, because it smelled like it smells good, but it just smells like, you know how some fragrances you can pick out notes and other ones are just muddled together and you're like, what am I smelling? This on the skin, I get a little bit of like a fruit salad smell, but also like a sweet, like I said, vanilla extract, vanilla, not creamy vanilla at all. And then in the dry down, it gets like almost smells like a wafer, like a waffle cone. The guy said waffle cone. He said he thought it smelled like a carnival or fairground. You know, the cotton candy in the background, vanilla ice cream, the waffle cone. I could see that, and I'm not going to argue with it. You could look up the notes on Kiss the Moon. This is another reason I'm kind of like, this is becoming my new favorite brand, but I just don't get the branding of it. I still will say this guy knocks it out of the park with the creation of his fragrances and how good they are, how long they last. But the naming, he is just terrible at. Kiss the Moon, it's Prisma Parfums. All of your other stuff is named like Topaz, Amethyst, you know, Zircon, all these precious stones, and then you have Kiss the Moon. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't go with Prisma. It should be like diamond or fucking, you know, emerald or something. You know what I mean? Ruby. I don't know. But it's Kiss the Moon. Go fucking figure. I would say order the sample on this because I'm probably not doing a great job describing it. It's a pleasant scent. Not for me. I think it leans more feminine in my opinion. But again, on this one, arm's length, 3 hours, lasted 8 hours on my skin. It's a vanillic fragrance. I think this one you could wear pretty much year round. It's hot as balls in California right now. It's beginning of August and every day is like 80 to 90 degrees. So far, every one of these you could wear in the heat and it's not going to choke anyone out, except for I wouldn't recommend the Bond number 9. I wore it in the heat. It was fine, but wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're working indoors. I think you could definitely choke someone out with that one just because of the scent profile, and not everyone wants to smell shaving cream plus banana bread, and not everyone wants to smell like they're sitting next to a fairground, right? So I think that this Kiss the Moon one, I definitely could smell waffle cone in here. There's a million other like fruity essences to it. It just wasn't for me. I won't be picking up a full bottle of this, but it is a good performer, and I think if I smelled this on a girl or my wife was wearing this, I would say, wow, you smell great. I like that on you. Okay? The last one, Amethyst. Okay? Again, by Prisma Parfums. All right? And this one's interesting. This one's like strawberry lemonade, but when it dries down, it literally smells to me like strawberry chapstick. You get the waxy, chapsticky smell to it. You get the strawberry. It definitely has, they say on their website that it's on prismaparfums.com that it's like a club scent, welcome to club scent. I think it smells really good. It does smell like a really good strawberry, like a tart strawberry initially, and then as it dries down, it gets more creamy. So it gets like to be this, in the dry down, it becomes more of a like strawberry creamsicle, but like in the mid, I would say is when, in the beginning and the mid is when I would say it gets that waxy kind of lipsticky makeup strawberry chapstick, if you will, smell. And this one is definitely a club scent. It's a performer. It's a beast mode. It's 10 hours on skin. I had to shower to get this one off, and then when I scrub my skin in the shower, this one will actually leave like a little bit of oily residue on your skin after you spray it. So, you know, good oil concentration in there, but also it does give you that shimmery shiny for a little bit. But yeah, like the whole shower smelled like this shit when I was scrubbing it out of my skin. By the way, Topaz is the same way, but I like that smell. This one I don't hate. It's an absolutely solid performer, but I won't be buying it just because again it's a little too feminine for me. I think it's fantastic. I think if you're a young dude and you want to have a club scent that's not Eros or any of the Eroses that every dude that's 21 years old wears in the club, you can set yourself apart with this. It doesn't smell girly. It just leans more feminine to me. And again, I'm a 35-year-old man. I have a baby and a wife, and I don't need club scents unless I just genuinely like the scent, like Versace Eros, right? So yeah, man, this one again is $30 for the 10 mil. If you want to try it out, I think it's a good way to get the 10 mil because the 2 mil you're only gonna get like 3-4 uses out of it, and that's gonna be gone. The 10 you're gonna have it for like a month. It's gonna be gone, and you're gonna really know if you like it, and you're not gonna spend an arm and a leg and hate yourself if you hate it. Okay, so let's go over all the test strips. Amethyst. Yeah. Okay, see in the dry down now. Yeah, it smells more like a fresher straw. You know what this? I take it back. This does get creamy at the very, very end. I forget, but Amethyst, I forgot. I was like, okay, write this down. Remember to say this. From hours like 3 to 6, strawberry Fanta. You get like a fizziness to it. It's not bad, guys. I really do like it. I can't explain why it smells fizzy, but it fucking does. But it definitely smells like strawberry Fanta. In the beginning, you get that waxy. In the mid, hours 3 to 6, strawberry Fanta. And at the end, you get strawberry creamsicle. Okay? So, I meant to write that down. Sorry, I'm fucking up. But yes, now the dry down is reminding me of that. Okay. Now, Topaz, a.k.a. former City Rhythm Miami. Still, on paper, really limey. Don't believe the lime, guys. It is there, but it definitely fades in the background really quick. And it turns into this beautiful vanillic coconut. The coconut with the vanilla and the fucking tobacco mixing together. It's just A1. It's creamy. It's sunscreeny. It's a really mild, light vanilla tobacco. Oh, it's so fucking good. This is the one, guys. Topaz is the fucking one. You got to get it, man. And the lime is there in the beginning, but it fades pretty quick. It's still there on the paper for me, okay? Okay, back to Bond number 9, New York Nights. Yeah, see, now it's smelling like more like baked goods, banana bread. I can still smell that shaving cream a little bit in the background, but it's starting to smell more like a banana nut muffin. That's pretty accurate to what it's like. I probably should have waited for the dry down, but I wanted you to see me spray it on camera. This is Kiss the Moon. Yeah, it still smells like hairspray on paper. I don't know, bro. Don't trust what this smells like on paper. Just buy this and spray it on your skin. You might like it. Waffle cone, like cotton candy, a bunch of different shit. I don't know. Go look at the notes online. Probably do a better job than what I'm saying describing it, but I get like waffle cone if you want to smell wafery and whatever. But yeah, I also bought Eros Energy, guys. Let me know if you want me to do a full-length review on that. And then when I do get the bottles of Topaz, I will do a full-length review on that. That one deserves it, okay? That one definitely deserves it. Appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Do all the things. Press on the buttons. Tell your homies. Tell your friends. And we are out. Oh, before I go, thank you for watching the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Guns. And we are out of this bitch.